Cek 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 cek. Selamat malam semuanya. Kita nyoba game baru ya guys. PC. Cek 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 cek. Kita nyoba game Wuthering Wave. Wuthering Wave. Left the city hall. Mayu amat jalannya. Tolong dibantu ya guys yang main ini, siapa tahu bisa bantu-bantu. Gimana cara mainnya nih? Leave the city hall and talk to Yang.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was that... So Madam Magistrate's not in the city.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. There's been TD outbreaks every year. But we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
Guys.
United we stand. Do you have any plans, Rover?
I don't think there's much
Rover,
for me.
do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So yang actually ada token.
So, what's so special about them?
Makasih Fikrar. Krar main ini enggak krar. Langsung aja.
So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Let's go ask around. First resonance. A suitable place to use Scrabble. Ask the kids nearby.
There's still some distance to the... Yang just installed some apps for...
Tanya dulu tadi ke bocil. New function unlock authorization. Okay.
See? Just open the util. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple.
Alright.
Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking. Yeah? Duty calls. Oops, sorry, Rover. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any...
Sure. Go do your thing.
Yang.
Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
Let's go instead. Enter the academy.
Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be
Talk to
Mr. Mortifi from the
Mortifi.
Department of Safety.
Ah, ini
Baiju
dia.
once mentioned it. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive.
Kakak kamu Baiji?
Here you are. The data we... Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have.
Mana nih?
Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you...
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
Talk to Baiji for your body checkup.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your... Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed, but how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. I can't say without... To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension. I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation. There are so many mysteries. It seems we need a simulated combat. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Means simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
One with the sound.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
The end has come.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential. all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
Halo, halo.
The comm line is dead.
Try to leave.
Something
try
is
to
wrong.
leave.
Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening?
Apa nih guys?
Are those tacit discords?
Apakah kita harus melawannya? Melawannya.
Rover! Rover!
Oh, oh, oh.
Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened?
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
Yes. Yes.
Can you give us some more details?
Yang mana guys? Yang mana guys?
A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It does. This is the first time we've. The Sonorosphere. We built this simulation. Our goal was your arrival. Remnant energy. I suspect it could have some such anomalies. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion. I'll also check this in terms of bodily. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
New function unlock. New function unlock. Tiga. Apa ini guys?
I am Baija, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Oh. Baiji hasil itu. Fix ya. Oh bisa diganti. Oke.
May this journey bring us closer to the truth.
Axmore TV about the token. Mana tapi? Mau siapa? Gak sopan. Baik lagi. Door.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid. It's not just a timekeeping tool. This sundial is hollow with an inner however, it's missing. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. We wouldn't have taken install the missing part, then rotate the wheel. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. And no need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well in. It's indeed beautiful day.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Investigation part of tomorrow.
Yes, of course, indeed. Your workshop. Sorry for keeping you
Oh,
waiting.
lanjutan yang
Let's get back to
tadi.
the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle. Considering its entire structure, I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them. Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done.
Find the parts in Xiang Liao's workshop.
I mentally prepared myself for the wood, though it is a bit hard to figure.
Terus apa ya? Oh ini.
This should be it. Let's go back and show it to me.
Ini pada pertemuan TV. Oh. Kenapa nggak ngambil sendiri?
Mr. Mortefi?
Good. Bring it.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out this is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn, and the lament was the start of...
As for the sugar pearl, this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine...
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou?
The archives in the Academy should have information on... The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repository.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Apa nih? Investigate where the document is located.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Way.
Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei. Rover, it's here.
Bacakah guys? Apa ada ini tanda putihnya guys?
If I remember correctly, Jen, the gorges of spirit and the formidable tacit discord described here.
Look for a clue about the token. Juni jam 3 sore. Siang Lian, Siang Liao. Ya Allah. Tolong.
There are two
Discuss what you have learned with Yang. Mana Yang? Nah itu dia. Anjay.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But a battle against that words are not enough to convey how we owe our presence here to those who came before us. If the sugar pearl, is it related to your past? Or according to the reports? You mean they should be around? Rover. The battle against that epic words are not we owe our presence. If the sugar pearl, is it related to your past? Or is it but you with this Rover about the sugar pearl? Zhenzhou was the most recent battle of the crownless is a tacit with a limited information available. When it comes to the Trinodian, there is a lot according to the reports. Our sentinel, Jue, Rover, about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol, but we can't yet solve the... Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part over. About the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate one, but her policy, some believe Lady Changli is... I've also heard
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point, simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets. We both had a reason. However, her tokens contain both. Maybe she was running out of time, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist. She needed to If it were you,
I would emphasize my true...
Leave the academy. Nah.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my...
Baija said he made some progress in
nothing special. I received a... Oh, I also tried search... It's the middle of the... All right, time to hit and you'll feel right at home.
Do you have a place?
Talk about it. All right, enough chatter or the sun...
Emang kalau ngomongnya beda, tujuannya akan beda nih. Menyala abangku. Bulan. Kenceng kita menyitar. Ini keren-keren. bisa. Ini ya, level 20 semua nih. Apa ini? Mana nih? Meet Jigsaw at Panua Restaurant. Wih, minggir. Kapan bertarungnya nih, guys?
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodle. What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijou. No, wait, and with just a few tugs of the rope. By the way, not so it only took.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
That's the spirit. Been beating my brain up until now. Whoa, she's fast. She's.
Oh, please.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. I believe in.
Without a doubt.
New function unlock. Hit to the city. Ada the gate. Baik lagi nih.
We resonators can, if you feel like it, head to an.
Ada the gate optional about
Jangan, did you hear?
That should be the instructor. Yan is in charge of train.
explanation question. Ke siapa ya? Oh.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfolk. What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back.
Be that as it...
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must stay vigilant. Besides, General Jangan is currently there at the Norfolk Baron's base. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the plan?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I understand you. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jangan. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass. So, may I tag along?
Gimana guys? Oke aja lah.
Oh, thank you for your... I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that.
Sure.
Pencet. Let's go.
So, you're looking for the relative.
Exactly.
Nanya dulu ya.
His name is Jae-yuan. I couldn't just leave an elderly person.
You're willing to go to such. You have a kind.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhang Ye, I reported his situation to the patrol. This mangosteen, it's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. So one day, I started myself cultivating. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is... Of course.
Apa tadi? Ref SCT Bye. Sini saya. Bang. Cyber season.
You don't look like soldiers.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the...
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes.
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted. I think he must be in the...
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, on your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just...
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your...
Use sensor to confirm the patrol route. Ini. The sensor module in the utility help reveal valuable content in the such as... Oh. Mana guys?
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like so.
Greetings.
Nothing really.
Excuse me, about this
Run, everyone!
Aduh, baca lagi.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us!
We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we ain't eaten in ages. And we're broke. Then we found some expensive looking stuff here.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough night, yeah.
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to
Pencuri itu guys.
We're begging you.
Why did you attack? Do you have other mouths?
Katanya lapar tadi.
Of course we're ordinary. We done some wrongs.
Then we ran out of... We ain't got the balls to run. Hey, since you're being so generous...
No, wait. What I gave them? I used to travel alone when I...
Hey!
Pain comes with...
You don't understand, girl.
I came from a... If you really can't find any job...
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to...
Quite...
Is this... Really?
That ain't got...
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the...
Trailer setelah departure. Prepare detection. Terus cek di order detection. Oh, gimana nih? Apa nih guys? Bukan itu tugas kita sekarang ya. Bye. Jangan.
The thorns are blocking.
The hour is upon us.
Salah,
The
salah.
thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
guys. Gini kah?
Cherish every gain.
Use levitator to burn. Super. Hey. Oh, ini dia kocak. Very good. Alright, that's very good base. Gitu bang.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
Wait.
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another ship. Tell them it's. I'll talk to them if you can. Move, move! You new here? Are you back? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yan, an outrider.
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! An outrider. Oh, sorry. Have to answer. Yes? What is it? I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front.
What exactly?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will thank you.
Nanti ya. Nyantai ha.
It's so busy here.
Look, supplies, medical care.
So this is what
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety.
Iya ya. WhatsAppnya di situ ya. Help the wounded soldier. Mana ya? Bang. Mana tentara yang harus ditolong? Oh ini nih, kayaknya ini nih. Bukan. Mana sih guys? Oh, sini nih. Ah, apa bang?
Are you alright?
Abis mukbang
I'm okay. I'm just.
tangguh.
It's okay. I'm.
I'll go find a medic.
Nggak ada chat yang aneh-aneh kan? Ini takut. lagi guys. Wih.
Please calm down. That's barely a scratch. You... That's not bravado.
Stop squirming, will you? Please hold him still. Sure.
Man, talk to the medic.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired.
They look badly.
Don't worry. I've heard from but things have improved. Each injury represents resonators in them.
They are the ones keep.
Please don't put it like. Now that they're all safe.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Take the elevator to reach the upper level. Gas, 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 gas. Ask the quartermaster. Bang.
Have you confirmed the inventory? You deliver this list to Asher. You're not you.
Excuse me. I'm an out.
Jinzhou is the gateway to the tacit supply is the life. I saw you help arrange the. Thank you, but I must remain. Juliet, so the Midnight Rangers. Oh, we sent him back with the battle-esque. Oh, now I.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. It's a type of old-fashioned while tacitite weapon, the hand grenade was one of them. Well, it's not a currently. What more do...
Mau apa aja tadi ya? Ngosen lu manggis. Asjiansi. 24 meter. Mana dia? Abang.
Master Tianxing, have you?
Yes. I found Julian. Julian is a man. The journey with you. Countless lives have been. Master Rongfu once. I do share some. However, I too found what Julian said was reasonable to an. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. The shape changes. Yes, I pretend. After our fight, he realized how he was. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Lah. Discuss your plan with Yang.
Us running into Master Tianxing, have you thought of something?
I think
so, Madam. If those tacit we haven't reached the.
General!
Follow the Qinglong to war!
ya, counter skill.
Retreat to advance. Fear no more. Tell truth with the sun.
Gak.
Tell truth with the sun. Fear no more. Tell truth with the sun. Time to fight back.
Bagus.
Wind Rider. Tell truth with the sun.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit disc.
An imposing warrior wielding the front lines are not far from here. It doesn't see your vision. In the battle itself is a clue. Streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel over. Something on that resonate with tacit discords?
Ini bayangannya siang-yang.
Rover?
According to Baije, the leaf showed residual fluctuations. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself over, perhaps
Go to Kichi Village. Apakah kita harus terbang? Harusnya apa? Ke satu. Walah.
this must be the place. I sense something from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first. Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
An oversight. Swift and resolute. Ha! 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 One with the sound. Ha! Ha! I sense your weakness. Ha! 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 The end has come. One with the sounds. One more time.
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless.
Don't worry. I can take it. I should give it my all.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Purge.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seemed. I remember.
I see. Let's.
Wait. Funny.
Watch out. Something's not right.
Help, brother. Brother. Help.
It seems to own tacit discords attack this one, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness. I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, I think I know what it seems to be begging for help. But it's the village is crying. Something true based on the evidence we've found. Perhaps the tacit fee. There must be something I'll inform Chuzia, but sorry. I know. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, let's... The areas look. There someone was injured. These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes, it's a group of
Fusing.
who have seen signs above the art of no one knows, and there is a man who sees they belong. If he's responsible for what happened to these villains. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent...
Dewa judi. Apakah kita akan melawannya?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbance. The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Aw, so you really can't? Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget to begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, that makes sense given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and the truth hurts sometimes. You could say I'm looking forward. My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings as you learn more about this world, your true desire, and before that, I don't want anyone to why do you have to assume? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd... Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old... But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story, once upon a time, in the day, they toiled for food. Fables. Story, but they always the same story. Whatever you learn, like us, this village, so that magistrate led you. One day, the shepherd brought them promises of no, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, his flock they no longer had to struggle. The flock worshipped their What's wrong? Does my story imagine you were one of those lambs? Oh, you are right. But it's up to the two of us to... The lambs reveled in as each night Rover. I once believed a true equality. The world was to receive when every wish, when they can make someone, they all rock. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed them. On the next day, the shepherd suddenly, after witnessing the black lamb, those oblivious lambs.
Disperse.
Well done. Now, I wonder, answer me, and who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was he held all the power. Unfortunately, if they were given another, inevitably Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always. Here's my final... Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, The lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life.
Shepherd.
The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my... What really happened? The black lamb, the innocent... All the shepherd had to do was a fun answer, but no. Not even... I was never the shepherd. Never... Well then, let's see if this...
Sini kita off ya guys. Udah. Off dulu ya abis ini ya. Ini break scar edition. Lihat di map. Wah. Enggak guys. Ini oke guys, kita off dulu ya. Kita lanjut lagi kapan ya? Next lah ya.